Jason Derulo.
Let me first congratulate you on the success of your first and second singles. They've done phenomenally well.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. To the common listener, you've kind of come out of nowhere, yet in fact you've steadily been grafting for some time now. Tell us a little bit about how you made it, so to speak.
I know it seems that I popped out of nowhere and like this happened overnight, but it's just been a long journey for me personally. I've been on this pursuit since I was 5 years old. It started off as a desire, to perform for my family and friends and stuff like that. But it grew into a real passion, and I started songwriting when I was 8 years old.
Okay.
And when I became 16, I got a placement, a professional placement for writing. Since then, I've written for people like Lil Wayne, Danny King, Cassie, Sean Kingston, P. Diddy, I don't know if I said that already. Co-wrote Replay for IS and stuff like that. So, that's what got me my start is my songwriting career.
Okay. Your self-titled debut is set to hit stores on March 1st, I think, here in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
What can we expect from your album? I know you're working with J.R. Roten quite a lot. You actually signed to his Beluga Heights label.
Mm-hmm.
Who else can we expect to see on the album? What kind of sounds, producers, features?
The only people that worked on the album was me and JR,
Okay.
and I had a co-write by Evan Bogart, Claude Kelly, and Alex James.
Okay.
So we really worked on this album together, JR and I, and crafted it from nothing. For 8 months we worked on this thing, and I wrote and recorded 300 songs to make sure that I had the perfect product. So it's something that I put my heart and soul into, and I'm really excited, man, to get a chance to share it with the world, man. I've been working towards this my whole life, so it's exciting.
Okay. You say you recorded over 300 songs, yet the track list is only 9 tracks. A lot of your fans want to know what the reason behind that was.
Well, there are different versions of the album. On iTunes, there's a bonus track, and
Okay.
on certain like Walmart has a bonus track, and Kmart has a bonus track. So in essence, it's really 12 songs.
Okay.
So yeah, I wanted to, no, not 12, 11.
Okay.
So I wanted to, I didn't want there to be any album fillers.
Okay.
I wanted every song to be a potential single, something really special. And I think we accomplished that. Thriller had 9 songs on this album.
Okay. You've been touted as the next Chris Brown, Usher, Justin Timberlake, and artists of that nature. Who would you say has influenced you most as an artist?
I think those comparisons are unfair.
Why?
Because I think they're just putting me in a specific category.
Okay.
Because they have to.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm new, and they don't really know my music yet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think my sound is anything like that. I think I'm totally different.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a different story. Influenced me most Michael Jackson, Madonna, Prince, Justin Timberlake. Yeah.
Okay.
Elvis is a newer one.
Elvis. How's he influenced you?
Man, that guy he just got swag, man. He just got swag juice.
Okay. He's got that swag juice.
Yes, he's got and that's later in life. Like I just really discovered his music and his whole persona just recently.
Okay. Speaking of Chris Brown, what's your take on his current status in the industry? What's your take on that?
I don't know, man. It's unfortunate.
Okay. Speaking to you, come across quite different to a lot of the R&B and male hip hop artists that are out now. Tell us a little bit about your upbringing.
My upbringing.
Yeah.
I grew up in a 2-family home. I had both parents.
Okay.
We didn't grow up poor or anything like that. Both of my parents have decent jobs and very loving, and they always supported what I do. So I mean, my upbringing was very, very pleasant. I always went to performing art schools. I studied jazz music, classical music. I did tap, ballet, hip hop, every form of dance, musical theater, Shakespeare. You know, and that's really what I was into. I didn't have many friends growing up.
Okay.
You know, just because I was focused on what I was doing.
Okay, you landed a spot as the opener on Lady Gaga's hugely successful Monsters Ball tour.
I was actually the main support.
You were the main support?
But it's all good.
What would you say the experience was like?
It was awesome, man. I had a great time, man. I mean, Lady Gaga's as awesome off stage as she is on stage. You know, she said some really special words to me. For even the first time I met her, she looked me in my eyes. She's like, "Jason, you're special." She's like, "I met a lot of talented people, but you're special. You're a star." Man, that meant a lot to me.
Okay, do you have 3 tracks we'd be surprised to see on Jason Derulo's iPod?
Sure. Party in New USA. Miley Cyrus. Maybe Elvis. Frozen by Madonna. Maybe people will be surprised about that.
Okay, who would you say in the industry is your ideal date? Who would be your ideal date?
Megan Fox.
Why?
Because I mean, if we're just speaking in terms of, I mean, looks, because I don't really know her.
And to those who say, "Oh, Jason Derulo is just another flash in the pan artist or a one-hit wonder," what's your response?
No response. I mean, you know, just I would hope they would, you know, check out my album before they would say that.
Where do you see Jason Derulo in 10 years' time?
10 years' time, I would like to impact the world. Music heals the world, and I would like to be at the forefront of the healing process. I mean, when somebody's down and their favorite song comes on the radio, I mean, for those 3 minutes, they can forget their problems, forget their troubles, and just relish in this great song. And I would like, you know, for this album to be like that for an hour. You know, if you're down and out and you're feeling lonely or you're going through a lot, or whatever situation you're going through, you know, there's a song on the album for you. You know, just you know, relax and listen, you know, to my voice, and hopefully, you know, it'll make your day better.
Okay. Okay, as we do with all our interviews, we're going to play a quick game. I'm going to give you 2 names.
I don't play no games.
No.
I'm just playing.
We're going to give you 2 names. You tell me which you prefer.
Alright.
And why.
Alright.
Cool. Neo or Usher?
Usher.
Why?
I just grew up listening to Usher. I mean, I would consider him one of my influences.
Okay. Jay-Z or Lil Wayne?
Wow. Man, that's a rough one, man. J-Wayne?
J-Wayne. Okay, and the last one is Janet or Madonna?
Wow. I'd say Madonna.
Wow.
I think Janet is equally as talented and equally as legendary, but Madonna, I grew up listening to Madonna. My mom always had Madonna playing in the house, so you know, she's one of my influences, so I have to say her.
Okay, and finally, could you tell us Jason Derulo in 3 words?
So humble, passionate, and invincible.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
My absolute pleasure.
Could we have a quick a cappella of the new single, please?
Yeah, sure. Leave with me now. Leave with me now. Say the word. Leave with me now. Say the word and we'll go. I'll be a teacher. I'll show you the ropes. You'll see a side of love you've never known. I can see it going down, going down. In my head, I see you all over me. In my head, you fulfill my fantasy. In my head, you'll be screaming no. In my head, it's going down. It's going down. In my head. It's going down. My head is going